Hey guys. Okay, sorry for no stream today because I actually am very tired and I've been freaking running around all day trying to do shit and dodging phone calls from my boss. Yes, working at a gas station is kind of a pain in the ass. No, my boss is not calling me in. She was just wondering if I could come in earlier tomorrow just so I could fix a problem that she and I have already discussed. Apparently, when you're training people, some things get slipped through the rugs, and yeah. Anyway, I'm going to talk about a few things that happened a couple days ago and why there was no stream and why it has been kind of a iffy thing right now. Due to the fact that I'm trying to get Final Fantasy XIV back, my account was suspended due to a situation with my credit card. That was a situation that we are now willingly fixing, and I am going to be busy for that. Other news, I will be at Mile High Con and I will be at DokuCon. Mile High Con is in October. I will be there Friday and Saturday, like my usual. I usually volunteer for that. Last year, I was lucky enough that my boss had me off early enough that I could volunteer Friday, Saturday, and Sunday instead. And I had donations from my old job. Yes, I worked at IKEA. Don't kill me. IKEA is not exactly a bed of roses, and I do not want to discuss what happened. It was a very traumatic situation. Anyway, for me, I work at a gas station. I work with a very interesting manager who actually will be donating books to my event because her family loves to read and they want to help with children in areas of my town that do not get access to books normally. Book Give has been doing this for years. Anyway, other things is yes, I got back into Helsing. I am scripting a full review of it. My whole reason it took me so long to get back into Helsing is because of something that happened to me in the early 2000s regarding that, and it involved a fanfic I wrote called Runaway's Tale. I finally looked at the Runaway's Tale, and it was one of my well-written fanfics that actually got me, as Sam Kinlone Senshi, very a lot of acclaim. And with that kind of acclaim in fanfiction writing, you get people who will slice, dice, and puree you for no apparent reason whatsoever, just to be maniacal assholes. It happens in every fandom. It happens in any fandom, really. I've seen it in the Star Wars fandom, and I've seen it with other fanfic writers who are struggling right now to write stories, whether it's on Wattpad, AO3, or whatever. Um, Generally, I could give you the advice that I was given from other fanfic authors: ignore the fans. Because sometimes they come off as neckbeards. I found out that another person had read my fanfic and absolutely loved it, and I was super surprised as that was a VA who actually read part of a dialogue between Nagi and Alucard. And honestly, I was super thrilled that somebody actually did that. If anyone wants to know who that person was, he was not a VA for Alucard. No, that was not Crispin Freeman. The person who did it did a great impression of Alucard, and I appreciate all the support I've gotten from fans of Sam Kinlone Senshi over the years who have loved and wanted me to continue writing fanfics under that pseudonym on fanfiction.net. Now, honestly, yes, being a fanfic author is not a paid position. I do not get paid to do it, nor do I get paid on YouTube. Fanfic writing has always been a passion of mine. I've done it ever since I can remember, writing my first fanfiction a long ass time ago that never got put online. I'm kind of thankful because I have found it. It was a crossover of Forever Night and Interview with a Vampire. unfortunately, like, Anne Rice did not like fan fiction writing at that time, so I never put it out, and I just used it as a idea for whatever story I was working on. I never talked about it, and I never want to. Truthfully, it was just a one piece of paper with front and back, just freestyle writing. How do I write fanfics is always been up to debate. If you've ever read any of my older stuff, it is not edited. And as it got older, I went through a lot of it. And the one, Runaway's Tale, is the only one that actually had an editor look at it. And I was actually working with a group of people that did edit it for me. And I'm very thankful for that group of friends. Thank you very much. And if you are part of the fan fiction group that I was in, I am trying to rebuild the roundtable again so that we can actually work on a brand new story. It is totally new. It is not fanfic in general, but I am hoping to get a storyline and a situation set up. Runaway No More, the sequel to the Hellsing Vice Cruise crossover, was canceled indefinitely. That was due to an issue I had with another co-writer who I don't want to discuss that issue with. She has her own thing, and I don't want to deal with the drama that ensued back in 2010. It was a terrible situation, and I do not want to go there again. With Anthony, Antony, I believe is her name. I want to thank her for referencing me to another fanfic group that actually did not wreck my work. Honestly, working with different fanfic authors over the years is not easy, especially if you are in a large group. Runaway's Tale was just me and two other authors, or me and two other people, not authors. They were beta readers, and those were the people I bounced ideas off of. They did not get much credit because at the time they did not want any credit for what I was doing. I want to personally thank Anthony Van Rossingham in person. You are an awesome person. Thank you for beta reading for so many years with me. Dirk Mez, I don't remember if I ever handed you any of my work. I do remember some stuff, and you read maybe a few bits and didn't give me much of a feedback. But another person, which was the dead third of our group, I don't talk to this person anymore. Her name is Voodoo, and if she sees this video, thank you again for her beta reading for maybe 2 or 3 chapters. You were very helpful, and I do appreciate what you did. Truthfully, I am re-editing parts of Runaway's Tale for an updation. The story has been due for an update for years, and I have closed down the original story, but the sequel will probably get started sometime in September if I can get through and get my laptop up and running again. Anyway, I had to take my nature photography down a little bit because of the laptop situation. Anywho, other things, streaming should return next week if I can get the internet to behave itself. The reason why we haven't been able to get online is a lot of it has to do with internet. And also my roommate is out of town right now. So yeah, that is a big hoo-ha in my house. Other issues. Let's start with my room is a mess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, other things that are going to be happening in a couple of weeks. My schedule will be shifting, which means I might be moving from my off days will be different next month. It should not affect anything. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you. And also, I will let you know once fanfiction.net is up and running again. Got it.